Welcome aboard, everyone. My name is Kayla, and I'm going to be your captain and storyteller today here aboard the Snow White. As we get underway, please remember to remain seated, keeping all hands and arms, feet, and legs on the inside of the boat at all times. Now, today we're going to be traveling into Storybook Land, but to get there, we must first pass through the jaws of Monstro. Monstro is, of course, the very same whale who swallowed Pinocchio and Geppetto, so we don't need to worry. You see, Pinocchio was such a clever puppet, he lit a fire right here inside Monstro's belly, and that fire made Monstro sneeze so hard, he blew his whole tail right off. Now we have our own private entrance into Storybook Land. Over on our left is the cave of the Big Bad Wolf. He's always trying to huff and puff his way across to the three little pigs who live in their houses made of straw and sticks and wolf-proof bricks. Around the river bend and on our left is the English village where Alice likes to daydream on a golden afternoon, till one day she followed the White Rabbit and fell down, down, down into that curious world of Wonderland. On our right and in the center of the canal is the London Park. With a little faith, trust, and pixie dust, Peter Pan flew over this very park with the darling children as he took them out the nursery window and away to Never Never Land, where you never, never have to grow up. Straight ahead lies the city of Agrabah. Here in the city of mystery and enchantment, Princess Jasmine had run away from the Sultan's palace to escape her royal life. And down in the marketplace she met Aladdin, the street rat who would steal her heart. But because he was a street rat, Aladdin could never marry a beautiful princess, unless of course he was a prince. Luckily his friend the genie knew just what to do. He transformed Aladdin into Prince Ali. That very night Ali flew up to Jasmine's balcony and took her on a magic carpet ride, flying over, sideways and under, to a whole new world. We are now entering the Cave of Wonders, where Aladdin first discovered the magic lamp, complete with this very own all-powerful genie. Over on our right is the cottage of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is where Snow White ran away to hide from the evil queen, but despite her scary adventure, Snow White still whistles while she works, because she knows someday her prince will come. Over on our left is the French village where Cinderella grew up with her wicked stepmother and ugly stepsisters. But with some bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, Cindy's now living happily ever after in that beautiful pink and gold castle with her handsome Prince Charming.
Look at that water. I can't figure it out.
We are now traveling along the banks of the giant living patchwork quilt. This quilt was inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony, Lullaby Land, and it is made up of 23 different kinds of desert flowers. Now all of our plants here in Storybook Land are real. They're just miniaturized using a special process known only to our Disneyland gardeners, and of course with a little bit of help from Tinkerbell. Tink flies in each night with a sprinkle of pixie dust just to make sure that our plants never grow up. Up ahead on our left is the modest home of Mr. Mole peeking out from underneath the tree roots. Right next door is the grand estate of Toad Hall, home to the infamous Mr. Toad from The Wind in the Willows. Also on our left are three Dutch windmills. The mill in the center was made famous in the Silly Symphony, the Old Mill, which won an Academy Award back in 1937. Straight ahead is the Alpine village of Pinocchio. This is where Geppetto wished upon a star to bring his little wooden puppet to life. With the help of his conscious Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio took a daring journey and proved himself brave, truthful, and unselfish to become a real boy. Over on our right is the seaside castle of Prince Eric. This is where Eric first met Princess Ariel after she traded away her voice for a pair of human legs to become part of our world. And if you look through the waterfall on our left, you might catch a glimpse of Atlantica, the glittering undersea kingdom where Ariel grew up as a little mermaid. Well guys, it looks like our story is coming to its end. As we approach the dock, please make sure you keep all of your hands and arms on the inside of the boat.